I'm Madame Donut, and I own Donut Dynamite with my husband. So I went to Culinary Institute of America at Greystone campus in St. Helena, California. I had a great education, great connections, and that's actually where I met my husband, who is also my partner in Donut Dynamite. We've been married for over 10 years. We've been together almost 13 years, and now we work together and own this business. We live and work here on Maui. We opened our store about 7 months ago in the town of Wailuku. I always loved donuts. My very first job was actually at Dunkin' Donuts when I was 15. I can speak through donuts. Like, I express myself through donuts. I think donuts are very humble, and also they're the underdog of the pastry world. And I found it to be challenging, changing people's minds about donuts. Because when I tell people I wanted to make donuts, they're like, really? You're a CIA educated pastry chef, you want to make donuts for a living? And I say, yeah, because I'm gonna change the world through donuts. I wanted to change people's view of something that could be so simple and humble and not usually regarded as something regal. When I decided to start a donut business, I thought we'll make brioche style donuts. It's actually called the rich man's bread in the pastry world. It's an enriched dough. It has a lot more eggs and butter than any other dough out there. It's also probably one of the more complicated doughs to make. I never wanted to make food that people cannot feel comfortable eating. I didn't want it to be elitist. We're really able to reach out to people that we want to reach out to and express why our product is different. It's not your ordinary donut. Our workday usually starts anywhere between 10 p.m. to midnight, depending on the day of the week. Every day I make dough. Our doughs take about 6 to 8 hours minimum for the initial fermentation. I would have made the brioche dough at least a day in advance, so that the dough's been rested by the time my husband rolls the dough. Meanwhile, while that's going on, we have all sorts of other projects like the toppings and such. We make all the glazes in-house. We make everything from scratch, from the dough to our toppings. We use real ingredients, and we can pronounce every ingredient that we put on it. There's no preservatives. It's all fresh every day. By the time all of these are done, usually it would be around 5 o'clock in the morning when we box our donuts to deliver to our accounts in the hotels and other coffee shops locally. And then we finish more donuts for the store. We open our donut shop at 7 a.m. currently. And by then, we really can't produce any more donuts because we need another day to produce more donuts for the afternoon. And usually we stay open around 1 p.m. That's the goal. But oftentimes we sell out by 10:30, then we shut down. But the work's not done, because once the store's closed, that's when I make my dough. You have to be passionate about this to do the kind of work that we're doing. You bite into that dough, it's not cloyingly sweet. It has a good texture to it, a good pull, a good structure. It's not air. We're not selling air. It's not poofed up dough that when you pinch, there's nothing to it. That's why they're cheap. This has structure, this has flavor, this has body, and it has a lot of integrity. The way we make our donuts really come from thinking of it as art. It sounds corny, but I look at the donut as my canvas, and I express my creativity through it. I express my story, even my life story on a donut. We're inspired constantly by our customers or our neighbors who bring in fresh fruit or whatever it is from their backyards. I think it's amazing. We change our menu every day based on what inspired us that day. I think it's so lucky that we're able to do it, because I imagine any creative person or any artist would love to create something the way I'm creating the donut and make a living off of it. It's, like I said, it's our vocation, it's our calling, it's our passion. We cannot even imagine a life without really good food. You go through life going through phases and doing many different things, but all those experiences put you in one place, and this is where it put me. And I really feel like I'm changing the world through a donut.